In this video, I'm going to show you how I took these pattern pieces and assembled them together to make a very nice dust cover for the HTVRont Auto Heat Press. So here I am taking the top piece and aligning it with one of the side pieces, right sides together, pin them together, and then go ahead and make your first seam. Throughout this process, I use a pattern fabric, so you want to make sure, if it's important to you anyway, that you match your pieces so that they are going in the correct direction. So you'll notice I have a lot of pieces that are mostly rectangular shaped. I'm going to go ahead and put measurements in the description box below so that if you choose to, you can make this cover for yourself. At this point, I have the top piece assembled, which is the top, the two sides, and the front. And this next step, I'm adding the middle section of the side and the front. At this point, I'm adding the bottom skirt section. So you want to make sure that your right sides are together. And if this has a pattern repeat, make sure that your patterns line up. And then just give it a good straight stitch to join the two pieces together. Now that you have the bottom pieces attached to the middle section, you're going to line up your edges and sew the front to the left side, and then you're going to turn around and sew the front to the right side. I'm just trimming any edges and thread left over, and then you should have the base part of this complete. This is the last piece that you'll need to sew on. This is the back piece. You want to start at the top, line up your right points together again, pin at the top, and then as you get to the edge, you're going to pull the pieces together and line up each little section, pin it together, and just sew each section together. For the last step, you want to take the bottom and fold under your edges at least twice so that you don't have a raw edge, and then just run a straight stitch all the way around for your bottom hem. Well, that does it for this project. I hope you've enjoyed this simple tutorial. It's just a matter of squares and rectangles to be able to be sewn together. I'm going to put the measurements in the description box below so that you can make this for yourself. I considered making this in SVG, but really it's just rectangles and squares with the exception of the back and I'll try to have a good description of that. So if you have any questions, make sure to leave it in the comments below. I appreciate you watching, and if you find this content useful, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. Thanks.